In this video I will show you how you can create and update TM1 dimensions in Google Sheets, including hierarchies, attributes and subsets without a single line of code. Let's start with a new Google Sheets document. I will open TeamOne sidebar from the Extensions menu. Though we can add all the definitions manually, I'm going to use the TeamOne Add Code user interface to quickly draft a basis. Let's call our dimension fiscal year. Add a localized caption, elements and attributes. The rest we will do in a sheet. For instance, we can set the French dimension caption and all element attribute values. You can use static values or Google Sheets formulas to calculate the element names and attributes. We will calculate the leap year flag using a simple formula. TeamOne automatically creates the default and common subsets for us. We can use different options to specify the subset expression, alias, expand above flag, or even make subsets dynamic. It looks good now to go to TM1. The Run Code option will generate the required code and deploy our dimension in the selected environment. We can use the Model tab to check the result. Awesome! It was really easy and fast. Let's create now another dimension and explore more TeamOne features. We are going to call this dimension fiscal month, and it will contain all the calendar months rolling up to the total year consolidation element. Using Google Autofill, we can add the month elements and captions. To translate the element captions, I could share this document with my colleagues who speak French, but this time I will simply use Google Translate. We create one numeric attribute to store the month index. To make it as a hierarchy, we will add one space for the month's elements. Finally, let's run the code and see the results. We can see the dimension and subsets. All elements look fine, including the attributes. Now let's create one alternative hierarchy, which will include quarter elements. We will add 4 quarters and specify the captions. Again, we will use Google Translate to copy-paste the French localized values. This time, instead of space indentation, we will define parent elements in column B. TeamOne will automatically detect the used method for hierarchy definition. We can remove the month attribute values as we define them above. When clicking the Run Code option, TeamOne will generate all the required code to create or update the dimensions, hierarchies, attributes and subsets. We can check the results again on the Modal tab. Awesome! The hierarchy elements and attributes are completely matching our table, and we didn't write a single line of code. By the way, now we have a nice documentation which can be used to update the model in the future.